probably about 3 or 4 months since I've been on Instagram Live. I just bought a ring light and I wanted to test it. I'm just really happy to be here because it's been a while since I've been on any kind of live stream. I've been focusing a lot on myself and focusing on different aspects of my business, but I'm super happy to be here and jumped on live just spontaneously just to answer any questions that you have about branding, about creating videos on TikTok. Just bought a new ring light and wanted to test it out, but I can definitely stay here for another 10 or 15 minutes and answer any questions that you might have, issues with your business. It could be website content, it could be just creating videos, coming up with ideas, but just off the straight off the top of my head, I think a lot of people are finding it difficult with Instagram Reels and TikTok, so I'll give you a little bit of easy to do things that you can do. So either platform, best thing that you can do on Instagram Reels is start scrolling through, and you're going to start noticing a pattern of the same songs over and over again, or the same, I guess, skits, challenges, so to say. Try to jump on those challenges. That works for both Instagram Reels and TikTok. I say that because the sounds are going to help you get lifted onto the Explore page, and people are going to be familiar with them and going to want to sit there and watch it. What I do personally, which I probably shouldn't do, but I'll give you the best advice here, is every platform is different. So the sounds on Reels are mostly going to be different than the popular sounds on TikTok. I am pretty bad at this. I take TikTok videos and I put them here. But my advice to you is pay attention to what's trending on this app. Let's take, for example, there's a popular trend that's happening on Reels, and people are taking, I don't know, their kids, and they have kind of like Doritos or salad. And one person goes this way, another person goes the other way. If you don't have children, if you don't have a spouse, or if you do, or maybe you want to keep it business, ask your colleague, or your business partner to do just a quick 15-second video and kind of, I wouldn't say copy, but make it into your own. There are a lot of challenges online, and sometimes people get this a little confused where they kind of like just repeat what everybody else is doing, but make sure it applies to your life, your personality, your business motto, and what you stand for, and implement that sound, implement that internet challenge, make it fun and exciting, and put it on Reels. I just bought a ring light. Only reason I did that is I want to start going back live in the evening. I don't have the best lighting in my home. And if you do want to invest in these little things like $50 ring lights, you can, of course. I'm sure, hopefully you can write it off as a business expense, but you don't need expensive equipment to be successful. You definitely don't need a videographer unless you can afford it to film your videos. Your 16-year-old can definitely help you, but start off with the sounds and competitive, consistent trends that you keep seeing that are new. If we're talking about TikTok, if you're going to use a sound, make sure that it's over 5,000 usage, and you find that out by clicking the circle. Take a look at the top. You're going to see something like 200. Make sure that it's been used over 5,000 times, because that means it's quickly getting active on the For You page. And the more trending the sound, the best. Now, I did hear, I'm not sure if this is accurate, but I think TikTok is in a bit of a legal matter right now, so they might be removing sounds off of popular, I think some artists are trying to sue TikTok for allowing people to use their sounds, because obviously all kinds of people use them. So there might be a quick change, but what I do notice is trending is voiceovers. So people are speaking just like me, doing funny jokes and things of this nature. So you don't have to always use sounds. You can use voiceovers and just, again, apply it to your business and make sure it makes sense. Or just, you can also turn down the volume on a viral sound on TikTok and just use your voice, and that will help you well as well. So just in case TikTok does actually remove sounds on videos, at least you're still using the trending sound, but the volume is off and you're talking in your video. Other things that I can recommend are really just using filters. If you're noticing a consistent filter that's being used on TikTok or Instagram Reels, definitely use it. And I say that because that means there's a high chance that that filter is trending. And these apps, they're all pretty much the same, whatever's trending. Hi, thanks for joining. Whatever sound is trending, whatever filter is trending, whatever Instagram or TikTok trend is trending, try to jump on it as soon as possible and make it into your own personality. And the beautiful thing about making these short videos is you can download them, hopefully. I don't think you can download them here, but you can screen record it if your phone has screen recorder, or you can download your video without the watermark from TikTok. You can put it on YouTube Shorts. I take a lot of my videos, I put them on LinkedIn. In case you didn't know, LinkedIn is being treated like Facebook. Hey Enrica, thanks for joining. I actually just spontaneously joined the live. I bought a new ring light and I just wanted to test it out. And I know I haven't been on live here for, I think 4 or 5 months. I just took a bit of a live stream detox and wanted to spend a little bit more time alone. But with this new ring light, I will be dedicating more time to showing up here live on Instagram and TikTok, but of course they will be announced. And we were just kind of talking about how to use sounds and do internet challenges that maybe don't apply to you, but they can. Just trying to think, something that I did. Okay, so last summer, I'm just thinking about a trend I did that went viral on TikTok. Last summer, there was this trend on TikTok where people were like thinking about something normal, and then it ended like whatever they were thinking about ended up in a crazy situation, and then it paused, like the filter paused while you're thinking, you're like, ah. And so I did that, and it had nothing to do with business actually. I just pretend there was a heat wave here in Western Canada, and I think it was in Eastern Canada too, and I just made it personal. I was like, wow, I was just laughing and I was like, wow, people are complaining about this heat. Meanwhile, this is the same temperature in other places. But then I paused the video and I put on the filter, which kind of froze. But then I kind of made it, the reality is that even though it was hot last summer, the elderly were dying, people were having strokes. And so that video went viral, but it had nothing to do with business. And people were like leaving comments like, yeah, it's so damn hot, I can't believe it's so hot, and it had nothing to do with business. So all of the entrepreneurs and social media folks on the line, try to do something that has nothing to do with business, because you'd be surprised that the personal stuff that you put out there goes viral over what you're actually talking about. I've been switching it up. As you can probably see, my TikTok news videos did very, very well last year. I started pulling away from that and started doing duets. And duets are basically blind reacting or reacting to a video that has at least 100,000 likes on TikTok. And that's my strategy. You can write it down. If you're going to do a duet on TikTok, make sure that the video has at least 100,000 likes. Anything less than that, don't waste your time. I like to do duets with entrepreneurs and business owners and investors because I'm really trying to educate the Gen Z. I have about 75% of people that are following me are under the age of, I think, 25. And then the rest are like our age and baby boomers and seniors and things like that. So I'm trying to create more of an atmosphere of motivation and inspiration and not just the branding, marketing stuff, because as a consultant, it's not just branding and marketing. Mindset goes with that too. So try to think of different angles of your business that have nothing to do with your products and services. Let's just say, okay, so Enrica on the line, you're into marketing. So a good example could be, let's say you're into inspirational content on YouTube right now. If you want to kind of shift from just talking about business, maybe you can start doing duets with your favorite content creators that are motivational speakers, because that's still a part of your personality, that's a part of your hobby, that's a part of your interest, and now you're attracting people who are into Tony Robbins or whoever it is that you like, right? And then you're now creating a new target audience. So you're not just focusing on the people who care about the marketing you have to offer, but now you're pulling in people that want to be inspired based on what you actually like as a human being. And I just started realizing this. And there's so many angles that we could talk about here. Feel free to leave a question or any feedback that you're noticing. A couple of things in the loop with TikTok. Okay, so YouTube. I did a YouTube video not too long ago, a duet on TikTok, and YouTube, if you live in Canada, they passed a bill in legislation, and YouTube might be restricted to Canadians based on Canadian content only. And if you're a YouTuber, they are going to start cutting your YouTube revenue. It's super crazy, but this is just kind of the way that the world is going right now. So if you're actively doing YouTube, make sure that they're following you on other platforms, especially your international folks, and also explore other video sharing apps now if you can, Canadians, because if YouTube Canada goes in that direction and they're filtering our content to only see Canadians, or you're putting out content and only Canadians see it, then you might want to try Vivo, which is another kind of YouTube. And I'm not sure if they're going to do this to Facebook and across the board, but it's just an idea. And so I just wanted to jump on here and share what I've been up to and a little bit of what I'm noticing with video marketing. Instagram right now is doing very well. A lot of people who are posting daily are getting a lot of new organic reach and getting more of being seen on the discovery page, which is awesome. So don't give up on Instagram. I just prefer not to show up too much on this app because I was spreading myself too thin the first couple of years of the pandemic. I was on Facebook, YouTube, I was on 6 platforms and I was killing myself. So now I'm focusing primarily on TikTok and LinkedIn. Once in a while I'll put a video I share here on YouTube Shorts, and I will post at least 4 times a week here on Instagram. But I want to kind of just focus on a couple of apps, and I recommend that you do that too, unless you have a lot of time on your hands. You can pay somebody to help you. Focus on the apps that you feel good about, that you feel confident about. You can still grow on Instagram. Just because it's an older app, it doesn't mean there is no opportunity. I like TikTok a little bit more because, well, it's a little bit more trendy and easier to kind of filter in content from different parts of the world. But then again, every app has